It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us here. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One out, runner at second. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-1.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. Go-ahead run at second here in Game 3 of the World Series. Two outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Man on second, 2 down. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back. And here is Jordan Westburg. Ohtani back to work. This one in the air, right field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Everything came together for him. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. And that is out of play.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
This one high in the air to left center. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Rutschman, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
1-0.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second.
2-0.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. With the go-ahead run at third here in the late stages of Game 3. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And the sweeper misses for a ball. On the ground. The throw to first. That's the third out. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Man.
That's in for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Next to the dish is Freddie, and that's in for a strike. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
To the right side. Mayo takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And up next for Los Angeles, Hae-Sung Kim. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Grayson Rodriguez will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Aiken, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Goes Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Nice work from the Baltimore pen there. We look ahead to inning number 8. All tied 1-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia also getting ready.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Here's Ramon Laureano. 0 for 3 in this one. Rip to third. And Laureano is retired. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 3. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now, Mookie Betts. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Max Muncy at the dish. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. All tied up here in Game 3 of the World Series. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
That's down.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow down. 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Smith in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Not close with that one. And it's 2-2. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Right through there for a strike. Just missing there. Now 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
At the belt and fires.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So now 1-2. Bases empty, one away here in the late stages of game 3. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Next offering misses, 2-2. Just misses there.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And that one fouled off. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
In the air, right side. Conforto on the move towards the line. Lunges, but it gets down. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Back-to-back base hits tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Fly ball to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. So digging in, Jorge Mateo. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And fouled off. Two outs. Headed towards the corner. Conforto giving chase. Nice grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. So they get out of the bases loaded jam without any damage, and that does it for the inning. Bottom part of the order. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and give me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right there.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And there's a ball.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Swing and a miss struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Michael Conforto will climb in. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Gets the slider in there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And now the winning run is on base. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Come on and miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging. And that means we're going to extras in the World Series. Dodgers go down quietly. Still tied 1-1.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Evan
59.
Phillips. Back to the top of the order. Cedric Mullins digs in now. Swing and a foul out of play. Down and in, moved his feet.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Yeah, that skips into dirt. In the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Laureano comes up to hit.
Laureano.
0 for 4, 2 strikeouts and 2 groundouts. Late swing, fouled off. One down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of the World Series. Just off the inside edge. Fastball for a strike. And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-2. Fastball is outside. 2 out, space is empty. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one's got to feel good. It's 3-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And You know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Tyler Glasnow on to pitch here, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. And next for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo. That one fouled hard the other way. Glasnow, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Man at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. A little bit low. Action in the pen down there. Dustin May appears to be getting loose. Number 80 also throwing. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Right through there for a strike.
2-1.
Two outs. Right side, Kim. They take the force out, and that is that. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Aiken back to work. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swings and misses, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So up next, Hesung Kim. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Inside, just missed. There's a strike at the knees. And the count 1-2. Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound because
now the Orioles manager is coming out for the Orioles, Gregory Soto.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And that misses. Now 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Soto is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. So the Baltimore Orioles certainly look like they're on their way to the World Championship.
Yeah, hard to imagine this working out any other way. It doesn't seem like these guys are going to slow down until they've got this title locked up. They're on an absolute mission.
And it would take an historic comeback to have this series result any differently at this point. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Colton Cowser. 0 for 2 in this one. Liner. And that's the third out. Huge opportunity missed there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5. The 4th game of the World Series. Here's Mookie to hit. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. Strike 2.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. And that drops in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
And a base hit. And that extends the inning. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Mayo.
And a strike.
These Orioles, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Freeman hauls it in for the out, and there's one down. Jordan Westburg will hit next. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Late here in Game 4. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And they inch closer. It's 4-2.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. when you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Adley Rutschman. In there at the knees.
0-1's the count.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in Game 4 of the World Series. That one hammered left field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Orioles close the gap on the homer. It's now 4-2. This is the World Series on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The center fielder, number 33.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Outman.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Conforto gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got him looking. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way, coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 1 for 3. And that misses. 1-0. Man at first, 1 away. Nasty pitch right there. And the count even 1-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And there's the strike. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That's the third, and it goes just foul. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Next to hit, Hesung Kim. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
That misses, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Two outs. And now the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Westberg got him on the off-balance throw. Inning over. 1 left for LA as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. Jorge Mateo now. Yamamoto back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes a nice running catch. One down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Tanner Scott, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Phillips warming up as well. That misses off the outside edge. 1 out, bases empty. Base knock center field. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Here's Ramon Laureano. 0 for 3 in this one. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Tying run at the plate. In the air, left side. Hernandez sizing this one up. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Cut off. Now a throw home. Save. He scores, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough. And that's
so the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Alex Vesia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Henderson stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez makes the grab on the run, but they push across 1 run on 1 base hit. No errors, no one left. Home half. Bottom of the inning, Shohei Ohtani. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Andrew Kittredge.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And there's a strike. Kittredge, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got it. And there's 1 down.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And a foul ball. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. And down on strikes. Coming out of the bullpen drawing. Beatles.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Righty delivers. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Offense held in check there. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Orioles 3. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Tanner Scott.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
No outs, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Kobe Mayo. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. That to right. Conforto squeezes it, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
He's 2 outs away. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that is out of play. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swings through that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And that's a double play to end it. So the Los Angeles Dodgers refuse to go quietly into that good night. There will be a Game 5 in the World Series.
Yeah, and I think they've built some confidence here today. They may have a say in this series after all.
And for a team that was on the verge of a sweep, they're going to have to rebound now.
Yeah, they were maybe ready to start celebrating, and we'll see how they respond to a little bit of adversity, but they're still very much in control here.
First and second, 2 outs. And stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. Now one missed. Activity in the bullpen. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Trying it, getting cranked up as well. Bunting for a hit. Kim. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
2 outs, bases full. Now it's the right fielder, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. With the go-ahead run at third here in Game 5 of the World Series. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Fly ball center field. Edman in position. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. They leave them. World Series Game 5. Kike Hernandez at the plate. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Caught him looking for the K.
the first baseman, number 5.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now a chance for Hesung Kim. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
2 down, nobody on. That one just misses.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's provided them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
Well struck, right field. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
This is Dylan Carlson. Line, and that's a base hit. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
No outs, runner at first. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Edman hauls it in, and there's one away.
The left fielder.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Nope, that's inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And a 1-2 on the inside corner for called strike 3. Here's Adley Rutschman. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the late stages of Game 5. And a foul ball. And that misses. And it's 2-1. That one is absolutely belted. Bang! He sends it out of here. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of
it. Pitching for the Dodgers.
And here's the first baseman, Kobe Mayo. 1 for 3.
Anthony Banda.
On the ground to third. Hernandez over to first in time. And that is that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. You're watching the World Series on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Povich back to work. And that's in for a strike. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And now it's Mookie Betts.
The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Grounds one to short. Into the outfield, base hit.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Hernandez stands in now and watches strike 1. That clips the corner.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The right fielder, number 24.
And now the right fielder, Andy Pajas. And that's in for a strike.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Just miss.